all back, I don't know how long since, well, it's 2 years since I've stood in front of a full school. So it just makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest. First day, welcome to those of you who are new to the school. What's interesting is that everybody is new to something. Everybody is starting something this year that is new, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Well, I've admitted it. I'm stood here. I'm a bit nervous about the year ahead. Anyone else sitting in the room today who's a little bit nervous about the year ahead? Normally just say, well, it's all the staff, hands have gone up at the back, that's brilliant. Yeah. There's plenty that you could be nervous about. There's plenty that could put you off about something that's new. New things tend to make us worry. I could stand here rather, and say, actually, I prefer to be back in my old school, where I knew all the staff, where I knew all the pupils, where everything was comfortable. I knew exactly what was going to happen next. If I'm really truthful to you, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 15 minutes. I have no idea how we finish one of the assemblies here at Kingsley. Do I just walk out? Do I stand here and let you go by rows? Someone will tell me, hopefully shortly, okay, how it works. But everything is new, and I'm as nervous as you are. Anybody wearing new school shoes today? Anyone got brand new shoes on? Brand new shoes. Let me give you an example. Brand new shoes. So, there we go. Mrs Ramsay saw me at the weekend. She saw the shoes I was wearing, and I got the whole lecture, frankly. You can't go to school looking like that with those shoes on. You've got to have new school shoes. And so I was taken shopping, like many of you might have been taken shopping, and I ended up with these. Okay, they're all right. They're very shiny. Well, they were very shiny. I've messed them up already, to be honest. But they're very carefully designed. They've got this bit here, which is near solid. That bit's designed to give you blisters just under your ankle bone. This bit at the back is horrendous. It's got plastic. It's solid. Very carefully designed to give you blisters on the back of your heel. This bit here, oh, it's beautiful, it's shiny. Not quite so shiny now, but specifically designed for these floors, so that actually for the first 6 weeks you feel like you're wearing ice skates. They are horrific things. I hate them. I hate them with a vengeance, and I hate them every September, when every September Mrs Ramsay whisks me off to the shops and says, you're going to have a new pair of shoes. Oh, good. 6 weeks of discomfort and blisters and rubbish. I hate my new shoes. I will just do them up, because if I don't do them up, I'll trip over the laces, which are extra long, because they're designed especially that if they're undone, they're going to trip me up and cause me more grief than the plastic bits that have already given me blisters. So that's new shoes. Well, why do I bother telling you about my new shoes? Why? Well, because interestingly, these are the shoes I love. These are great. Look at the state of those. Okay? Fantastic. You can see here that this lace is a bit battered and a bit white. Quite proud of that bit, really. That's where I had them undone. They got caught in a door and it pulled the lace off. This bit down the side here, this plastic bit at the back is all broken. That's where I forced my feet in without doing the laces, undoing the laces in the morning, which Mrs Ramsay still says I shouldn't do, but I still do it. But it's nice and soft. Look how soft that is. That's beautiful. Okay? They're not all shiny. I'm not a great person for shiny shoes, if I'm honest. Can't play football in shiny shoes. So, those are my old shoes. My lovely old shoes. But the trick about all this, of course, is what were these last year? These were my new shoes last year. This time last year, I hated them. They were, quite frankly, worse than the things I'm wearing now. But as the year went on, I became really attached to these. Once I got used to them, once I got used to the changes, actually they became my favourite. And the school year, for those of you who are sitting there and just worrying a little bit about the school year, you might want to think about my old shoes, because by this time next year, You'll be sitting there thinking, oh wow, I wish I was in last year, it was absolutely fantastic. You've got a great year ahead of you. You've got some challenges, some of you, most of you, all of you will have some challenges. And the one thing I would say to you about challenge is look forward to it, don't worry about it. Some of you will have significant exams this year. All of you will have tests at some point. I used to drive my mum mad because I didn't worry too much about exams. I never felt that it was worth worrying about exams because I could spend the whole year worrying. I could spend the whole year anxious, and it uses up a lot of energy being anxious. But actually, once I got to the exams, I generally found they were pretty good because I'd worked hard, I'd prepared for them, they were fairly straightforward. So take notice of the challenges ahead, be prepared for the challenges ahead, but don't sit there worrying about them. If you're sitting there worrying about them, you need to ask questions. You need to find out more about the challenges. So a year of change, a year of new, a year of challenge, throw yourself at it. Attack those new things. They might be the best thing you've ever done. So, all I want you to do for this year is to attack what's in front of you. Don't step back from it. Don't step back from the challenges. Ask questions and do new things. And that will make this year as good as last year. It will make it as much fun. So I have one little challenge for you. One little challenge that I'd like to see happen all around Kingsley all the time. Good morning. Good morning. Excellent. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Anyone up there I can shout good morning to? Someone wave at me and say good morning. Good morning. Excellent. Thank you very much. There's one really interesting thing, because everyone's pointing at me, like you can't see what happens. What happens along with those two words, good morning, good afternoon, good evening? What happens at the very same time? It's quite difficult to say them without doing it. Anyone know? Sorry? Eye contact, thank you. Yeah, eye contact happens. That's always a good thing. Down here, sorry? You smile. It's really interesting. If you say good morning to someone, it's really difficult to do it without smiling. Did you smile? You did. You didn't mean to, it's almost automatic. So, back up there, you were smiling. Yeah. Okay, it happens, you smile. And funny enough, a school is a happier place if everyone's smiling. I'm not a very serious chap, I like to smile, I like to laugh. And one of the best ways of making people smile is to say good morning, good afternoon. Look them in the eyes and say hello, give them a greeting, even if you don't know them. It's a really important part of life in school. So try it, please. And without being silly about it, but try it. Particularly when you've got adults going past you. It surprises them, it makes them feel comfortable. You'd be surprised how uncomfortable adults are in school. Not your teachers, they're here all the time, but visitors. They're really, really uncomfortable walking around the school. And if you smile at them and say good morning or good afternoon, you will make them feel comfortable. And that makes our place a better environment to be in. So just a couple of things to think about as the year starts. Greeting people, smiling at people, having a go at those new challenges. And don't be scared of what's new. New shoes this year will be my favourites by Christmas. And then I'll let Mrs Ramsay throw those away. Okay, thank you for listening. Are there any staff announcements?